Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy. Today I'm here to do a new type of video for you guys, but I'm really excited about it. I saw Mercy from Mercy's Bookish Musings do this video. She may not have started it, I don't really know to be honest, but I will link all of her videos that she's done with this and her channel down below. If you haven't seen her channel, she's absolutely amazing, probably one of my favorite booktubers. You should totally check her out. But the way this video works is I have picked 5 books that I anticipate to be 5-star reads for me. Now, that being said, I don't ever pick up a book thinking I'm probably gonna hate this, but sometimes I think we all are just really jazzed about a book and it's right up our alley and we're super excited about it, and for me these are those books. So if you're interested in knowing what some of my 5-star predictions are for you guys, then go ahead and keep watching. We are going to go ahead and just start out with the obvious for my channel, and we are going to talk about Fredrik Backman. Specifically, Britt Marie was here. This is his 3rd book that was published several years ago, I believe. Shall we double check? It was published in 2014 in Swedish, and then Henry Koch translated it in 2015, and this book actually takes place after My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry. Britt Marie was a character in that book, and this is just Britt Marie's story after what happens in the previous book, and I am so excited to read this. I was so nervous to read My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry because I loved A Man Called Ove so much and I didn't want to be disappointed, and if anything, I did love that book more. So I hope that happens yet again. I just adore Fredrik Backman's writing style, and his storytelling is just truly incredible, and how he makes these characters. He is the type of writer that there is definitely a strong character component to it, which is my favorite type of book, and I'm just really looking forward to this. For those of you who may not have heard about this book, Britt Marie is essentially this middle-aged woman who is very type A and very bossy in a lot of ways, and she'll tell you how you're living your life wrong whether you ask for it or not, and she ends up with a new job in a new town, and this is her story, and I cannot wait to read it and very much anticipate this being a 5-star read for me. So that is book number 1 as far as my 5-star predictions. The rest are just not random choices, but not nearly as obvious. I've just recently hauled a few of these, so I will link my haul up here if you haven't seen that yet. And this is Dog Medicine, which is How My Dog Saved Me From Myself, a memoir by Julie Barton. And this is as I said, a memoir about a woman who was struggling with depression, severe depression, and was at her lowest point in her life when she just decided to get a golden retriever puppy, and the puppy's name was Bunker, and this is her story about how he helped her deal with her depression and get her life back on track. And as someone who has my own mental illnesses that I struggle with, this is just right up my alley, and as most of you probably know, I have several dogs, and by several I mean 3, and they are my babies and I love them so much. So anything that relates the two, and I truly do find animals to be very important for humans, specifically dogs, just because we connect with them in ways that we don't connect to other creatures, even other apes who are so similar to us. And I just think dogs are truly amazing companions for us, and I'm so excited to read this story because I know what my dogs have done for me, and I am very excited to hear this woman's story and hear about Bunker. We also, my husband and I also have a golden retriever, and so there's another soft spot for me. So I'm so excited to read this book, and I haven't been in a nonfiction book for a while, so I think it's time, and I really anticipate loving this one. The 3rd book on my predictions list is 1984 by George Orwell, so a bit of a classic here. I have never read this book, and I have really wanted to for a really long time, especially now just because it seems like there's a lot of political unease around the world, and that's exactly what this is about. It's about a very corrupt government and a very dystopian world, and that's really all I know about it, and there's a little bit of a love affair that is not legal, I believe, and I'm just really interested to read it, and I really think I'm really gonna like it because I read several months back, I read The Handmaid's Tale and really enjoyed that, and I think this is kind of in the same vein, and I have a feeling. Do you ever have a feeling about a book? I have a feeling about this book that I'm really gonna love this one, and really, really hope that I do. The fourth book on my list is The Apartment by Greg Baxter. Like I said, just recently hauled this book. I will link that haul up here for you guys, and this is the story about a man who is trying to escape from the States and his past life, and he was a war veteran, and he's just trying to get away and forget his past, and he does that by moving to an old European city. And this, I think, might actually take place over the course of one day, and it's a really short book. So I find it really intriguing. The top says, from critically acclaimed author Greg Baxter comes his powerful and elegant debut novel of love, memory, exile, and war. And it just sounds fascinating to me. I talk about it a little bit more in my haul video, so go check that out for sure. But again, I have a feeling about this one. I just have a feeling that I'm really gonna love this because it's gonna be raw and emotional and difficult, and I've been really in the mood for that lately, so hopefully I love this one as well. The last book on my list is Anti-Mame, an irreverent escapade by Patrick Dennis. I just think this book sounds like so much fun. This is about a little boy who, I think he's 10 or 11 and is orphaned, and so he's sent to live with his Auntie Mame, who lives in the city and lives this very extravagant, crazy, single life, and now all of a sudden she's a parent, and it just sounds like a lot of chaos and ridiculous adventures ensue. And this book has been made into a movie and a Broadway play, and I think a musical too, maybe. A lot of different medias have been, and platforms have used this story, so it just sounds so wonderful and so much fun, and sometimes that's just what we need. And I'll be honest, originally when I bought this book, the cover is just really what brought me in. It just looks like so much fun, and I love the style, and like the title page on the inside is just, I mean, come on guys, it just looks like a blast, and it takes place in the 1950s, so I just think it sounds like a lot of fun. So there is my last prediction for my 5-star read. There you have it, you guys. There are my 5-star prediction books. I really hope those predictions come true because it's been a slow year when it comes to 5-star ratings for me. I've only had 3, 2 of which were a Frederick Bachman, and I'd like to expand the family of 5-star reads on my shelves. But my plan is, once I read these books, I will come back and make another video, a revisit to this, and I will give my reviews of them. That doesn't mean I won't do individual reviews if I really feel strongly about a book, but I will definitely revisit and let you guys know what I think, and if my predictions came true, fingers crossed that they do. But let me know what your guys' 5-star predictions are, or if you've recently read a 5-star book and if I should pick it up as well. If you've read any of these, let me know your thoughts, all of that. I love talking to you guys in the comments. It's so much fun. But if you liked this video, please like it, and if you loved it, please subscribe, and we'll see you in my next video. Happy reading!